We say in one of our proverbs that nobody can embrace the baobab tree or wisdom. It's so huge. And so each one can bring a contribution. And it's the contribution that we bring that becomes for all of us a source of wisdom, a source of renewal, a source of life.
Trees. Over the years, we at Creative Energy have often found ourselves under trees. Whether taking refuge from the sun, sheltering from monsoon rains, meeting a community for the first time, or sharing a meal, whenever something important was happening, we often found ourselves under a tree. Here in Malawi, the tree holds an important place in society. It's a place of meeting, a place of learning, and a place of justice. It's where you come to exchange new ideas and debate it with the community, or to settle disputes in the presence of the chief and the community. It's a place that memorializes in sap and sinew the deep roots that bind the one to another. I am because we are. To be under the tree has, for Creative Energy, come to represent our commitment to partnership, to meeting the community where they are, and our commitment to a two-way relationship of mutual blessing and learning. And this is what has brought us here, to Malawi, where we've come together with local partners J-Life and the Kerusso Trust to trial our new B.E.E Batteries in the remote community of Imbwa.
This community is quite isolated, and when we got there in the first place, we realized that there are quite a number of needs.
So we decided to go there and open this farm to bring transformation to the people around that area. At the moment, we are growing bananas. This is just a start. We are also planning to continue growing other crops like different varieties of vegetables and also some of the fruits like mango fruits. So through that farm, we want them to change their focus from selling charcoal so that they should be able to grow their crops using modern methods which they will be learning from our farm. We also wanted to bring safe water to the people. The area has been registering high cases of cholera, but since we introduced this safe water, they are no longer registering cholera cases.
J-Life and the Kerusso Trust have been doing amazing work over the years in Imbwa. And the next area that we wanted to explore was how to unlock access to sustainable energy in the community. And so we brought our B.E.E Batteries to Imbwa to trial a new battery rental model. B.E.E, or Bitesize Energy Exchange, is all about how energy can be packaged, transported, and shared in bite-sized pieces, bringing energy to previously unelectrified places. We were keen to bring people together to collectively learn how our B.E.E batteries might be used in this context, and what better place to introduce these batteries than under the tree.
There are a number of ways through which people will benefit from these batteries. Number one is that through the torches that will be distributed to some of the families, learners or students from those families will be able to use those torches for their studies. And secondly, people will be able to use those batteries and torches to charge their phones.
That will create also the opportunity for the community members to charge their radios so that they be listening to some of the Christian leadership training series that we are giving out on the radio.
We are also thinking about introducing barber shops where people can shave their beards and cut their hair.
We are providing the life into the community, so to say, by giving energy to them.
Another part of Creative Energy's work is to help engage the global church with creation care. We were invited to contribute to J-Life and the Kerusso Trust's Learn to Serve training programs, which is all about bringing pastors, chiefs, and leaders together under God's Word to learn and grow with one another. We led various sessions on creation care, but the bulk of the time was devoted to group work, where participants worked out what creation care looked like in their own context and culture. And it was here, as we sat literally under both God's Word and God's creation, that we began to work out what this means both for the local church here in Malawi and for the global church. Because non-Western Christianity, having often a closer relationship and dependence on the natural world, as well as being somewhat less affected by the spiritual material divide, has a key role to play in helping the global church rediscover our relationship with creation. And this is what being under the tree is all about for us, coming together to mutually bless and learn from each other. Historian Andrew Walls describes the image of a theatre. We all are watching the same stage on which God's story is being played out, but we're not all sitting in the same seat. There will be some in the stalls and some in the circle, others at the back and still others in the wings. It's not possible for one alone to see every angle, but when the collective whole comes together to share what each has witnessed, the result is a richness and depth to the gospel that we could never have seen from our own vantage point alone.